In this video, I'm going to give you the full transparent rundown of my weekly P&L trading my fully mechanical trading system. Now, if you don't know me and you are new to this channel, I'm Ben. I've been trading for 4 years now, and pretty much I trade a fully mechanical trading strategy, which is in some of my other videos if you do want to check it out. Now, I'm going to give you the full rundown on every trade I took, why I took the trade, and my total return at the end of the week. So stay tuned to the end, and I hope this video helps. So the first trade that I took coming into the week was this German 30 short trade, and the reason that I was looking for shorts coming into the market was because the 200 EMA was greater than the 100 EMA, which was greater than the 50 EMA, meaning that we are bearish. So what I would do when I'm bearish is I'd mark out the Asian session kill zone high. Now, I don't now have to sit on the charts and watch this sweep. I can just set an alert around this level and wait for the sweep to happen. So let's see. So as you can see right here, we swept the Asian kill zone, and we also printed our first bearish candle. Now, what we then do is wait for this break on the bearish candle with a sell limit set just below it, and our stops at the high. But in this case, I need to drop down to the 1 minute on the replay so you can see the candle fluctuate, because the next bearish candle actually breaks above the high and then comes lower, which is still a valid setup, but it would just mean our stops need to go higher because it moved higher before we entered the trade. So as you can see, we broke the high right there. Now the candle turns bearish and comes down to our entry level. Now we can then set our entries just below, and we can set our SL just above there. Now we would target again a fixed 1 to 2 risk to reward on this trade, and once we'd set our sell limit, we would simply set and forget on this trade. Let's see how it plays out. So as you can see, the trade hit TP, and that was 2R to start off the week. Now let me jump to this gold trade that we took on the exact same day. So now this was the gold trade that we took. As you can see, according to the EMA, once again, we were bearish, meaning we are waiting for this now London session or the Asian session high to be swept. But in this case, this was a London session high that got swept. So we'd simply sit and wait for this to happen. As you can see, we had the sweep right here. We then wait for the New York kill zone to open, and we wait for that first 15-minute bearish candle close, entry at the break of the candle, stops at the high, and we'd risk a fixed 1 to 2 risk to reward. Now, let's let this play out. As you can see, we hit TP within around 45 minutes on this trade. We're now up 4R in total on the week. Let's move on to the next trade that we took. So in this example, this was a loss, and this was a loss that we took on the Tuesday. Now again, according to the EMA, we are bearish, so we'd mark out our session highs, and we would wait for these to be swept, which we will see in a minute. Happens right there. Let's replay this a little bit. Now we have the London session sweep, and I believe we don't actually come up and sweep the Asian session on this trade, and then we just wait for that first bearish candle, which does end up being a huge candle. But because this is a mechanical strategy, we do have to enter this trade still, as it is valid. Now the stop loss on this trade is huge, and I kind of had a feeling in my head this wasn't going to play out, but nonetheless, we still entered the trade anyway, and this trade ran pretty much straight to SL. So now we are at a total of 3 risk to reward gained on the week. Let's move on to the next trade that we took. So this was another US 500 trade, and as we can see, according to the EMA, we are now bullish coming into this trade, meaning that we would wait for the London or Asian session low to be swept, but in this case it was the London session low. So now we can see that we had the sweep of this session. We then printed that first bullish candle in that session, and we would have put our order just above the high and SL just below the low, targeting a fixed 1 to 2 risk to reward. Now again, I'm pretty sure this was a loss, but let's see. So yeah, that was another loss on the model, meaning that we're now 2R in profit on the week. So we've took 2 wins and 2 losses. And now I have one final trade that I took this week, which I want to show you. So this gold trade actually formed on the Friday. And as you can see, we did see no sweep of the Asian session coming into London session. Obviously, our EMA is giving us a bullish signal. So we'd now wait for the low of either the London or the Asian kill zone to be swept. But I'm pretty sure it is the London kill zone. So as we can see, we get a sweep of that London kill zone, sorry. And if I just skip back a candle, we can see that we print this first bullish candle. And this gives us an entry. If we look at the 1530 candle very closely, we do get an entry. As you can see, the 1530 candle does break above the high of that candle. And now we would target a fixed 1 to 2R on this trade. Now, because this is a Friday, I do have a close rule for the Friday, which states I have to close all my positions on a Friday at 45 minutes past 8 UK time. And the reason for that is because on a Friday, the market shuts, and on a Sunday night, the market opens. Now, when this opens, there is sometimes a new week opening gap. So, for me, let's see how the trade runs out first. So, as you can see, we would have took our profits right around here, which would have been 0.9R in profit. So, nearly 1R in profit, which makes our total for the week 2.9R gain. But if we left this trade to run until Monday, this could then open down here. It could open right up near my TP, but that's not a risk that I am willing to take. So I close all my positions on the Friday at 45 minutes past 8. With that being said, that is the full trade recap from bottom to top, Monday to Friday, completely finished, fully transparent, and they're all the trades that I took. 2.9R gain, and hopefully it's going to be the same next week. Let's have another positive week. If you are interested in learning this fully mechanical trading system, I do have a completely free Discord community, and I will link that down below. I would love to see some new faces in there, and if you need any help on learning this strategy, drop me a DM in the Discord server, and I will make sure to respond. See you later, boys.